Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We have some interesting news, breaking news, however you want to put it. This this is not what I thought I was going to be doing this week. Of course, 2 days after playing our wild card game, the fallout just continues to keep falling, and what was a really good season has just been ugly the last couple of days. From hearing people basically going after Neville Gallimore's family, the anger that's pursued, and now, of course, there's the fallout from Dak Prescott. Let's get a little background to this. After the game, when the referees were running off the field, some fans were throwing trash at the officials. And originally Dak was being asked about, originally people thought they were throwing at the Cowboys. And Dak went on to talk about, it's a shame that, these are guys that work hard, blah, 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 and things. And then somebody had said, oh, no, they're actually throwing at the officials. And he ended up saying, oh, well, credit to them then. And it was a joke, or at least I took it as a joke. I think the whole room took it as a joke. But, of course, that has set off a whole firestorm. And, in fact, I'll play you a little bit of Skip and Shannon, how this thing has kind of evolved, because it's actually snowballed and gone downhill.
I'm curious your reaction to this, Shannon. How big of a problem did you have with Dak's answer?
I had a huge problem. That's Bush League, Dak Prescott. And the officials always run out to the field. Skip, have you ever seen officials walk off the field with the umpires in baseball, referees in basketball, or anything? They always leave the field in a timely manner. Because why? Players are coming on the field, photogs are coming on the field, media's coming on the field. So they're always running off the field. Stop pretending that this was the first time that you've seen officials run off the field. And why are you encouraging your fan base to throw trash at the official? They should have been throwing it at your Cowboys. They should have dumped the trash on your head, because that's how you played yesterday, Dak Prescott. I'm tired of him and Mike McCarthy placing the blame on someone other than where blame should be placed. So was it the official fault that Randy Gregory jumped offside twice and gave the team first down? Was it the official fault that Neville Gallimore and Randy Gregory held and gave them automatic first down? Was it the official fault that Ty Smith and Connor Williams and Lyle Conlon constantly held? Was that the official's fault? Was it the official's fault that Dak Prescott had 7 points going into the fourth quarter and threw a terrible interception that allowed the 49ers to get a touchdown and go up 23-7? That's bull jive, Skip. That is Bush League. I am so disappointed in Dak Prescott that he would basically say, you know what, I'm okay with it.
Okay, I want to stop there for a second, because, again, this is gaslighting, I guess is the term. This is kind of the way – I'll tell you what, let's listen to Skip for a little bit.
Because the officials cost us the game, and so trash should have been thrown in their direction or possibly hit it or possibly thrown on them. That is bull jive. That should be beneath Dak Prescott, and I am so disappointed. Yes, Skip, I pick against the Cowboys, but I like Dak. But I can't get down with him in this situation. He's absolutely dead wrong, and I hope he comes out today and apologize for what he said.
And to your point, Shannon, a second reporter gave him a second chance to walk it back, to redeem himself by saying, is that exactly what you meant? And he doubled down. Credit to them. Credit to the fans for bombarding the refs. I guess that's why, said Dak, they ran off the field. To your point, they always run off the field. So do NBA refs and baseball. They all trot off the field when the game is over.
Yes.
Timely manner. Got it. Shannon, we started this show September 6th of 2016, and on day number 1 of this show, I raved about Dakota Prescott because I'd seen him in one preseason game out here as you recall, at the Coliseum
Rams.
against the Rams, and in a second one, which was the final preseason game up at Seattle. And I was convinced he is my salvation. He is my savior, a fourth rounder that I watch closely. And I was a big fan of his on the other show that I did on ESPN when he lifted, remember, Mississippi State up to #1 in the country. I said, that's my man.
Right.
I love his football character. And I love his durability because Romo had turned into such an eggshell quarterback for me. He was always hurt and got hurt in that final preseason game at Seattle. So I've been the biggest Dak fan. As you know, in year 2, I loved him so much, we actually taped a commercial for Undisputed based around my love for Dak. And as you remember, he right on cue fell right on his face. Then when Zeke got suspended for 6 games, he was a disaster, was Dak Prescott, and the commercial never aired. So I've ridden that roller coaster with him. Skip. It was pretty funny. I thought
it was great. It was great. Yes.
It took us all day to do it. We worked like 10 hours on it, and it was all for naught because Dak didn't live up. So we should have known then in 2017, and here we are now. And all this year, I've told you repeatedly on air that I've been disappointed with the way he handles himself in post games because he won't own any of this. Not one time after he stunk it up did he say, I stunk it up and I'm going to be better because my team deserves better.
Okay. Now this is save the drama for your mama, okay? This is where it's if you did not have context of the interview and what took place. And basically, by the way, if you listen to Shannon Sharpe, he's saying, well, yeah, they should have thrown garbage on them and things. It sounds like he literally is saying, pull your gat out and shoot him. We ended up having TMZ come out with an NBA referee who literally said, he's condoning violence against officials. Now, I want to play the interview exactly as it went down. Because, see, what happens a lot of times is players will get asked a question, they respond to it, and then it's treated like they came out. When Amari Cooper was saying, we all heard that, Amari Cooper is pissed off. He's saying, throw me the damn ball. He was asked, are you disappointed with the way the offense is going right now? And his response was, yeah, we have to do better than what we're doing. And I should be part of the solution to that. I got to be better in the red zone, and I can, catch more passes, and I can help to fix it. But the way it's brought to you is he's out here screaming, screw these people because they're not getting me the damn ball. You understand the difference there? Now, let's listen to exactly what happened here. And, by the way, this whole thing of saying that he doesn't take responsibility, that's just Skip Bayless's bullshit that he usually does.
Week in and week out.
Dak, the standard for quarterbacks around here. What's the fair way to judge your performance today and not being able to get a playoff win?
Yeah, not good enough. Simple as that. I take a lot of pride in my job and take accountability in this loss. I've got to be better well before that last play, but in just certain situations in the game, certain plays in the game, I've got to be better to help this team win and overcome some of the things that we put ourselves into.
Dak, do you feel the team underachieved?
Yeah, obviously. When you play for the Dallas Cowboys, you play here, you understand it's Super Bowl or nothing. And as I said, having the team that we had, having the brotherhood, the camaraderie, the full team, talent, great unit of great coaches, we definitely underachieved. And it sucks, point blank.
Dak, what do you think about the fans throwing beer balls on the field there at the very end? You see that? I think one of them hit Tank Lawrence.
No, I didn't see that. That's sad. You're talking about a team, you're talking about men that come out each and every day of their lives and give everything to this sport, give everything to this game of football. Nobody wants to succeed more than we want to succeed. I understand fans and the word fan for fanatic, I get that. But to know everything that we put into this day in and day out, try our hardest, Nobody comes in the game wanting or expecting to lose, and for people to react that way when you're supposed to be a supporter and be with us through thick and thin, that's tough.
I think they were aiming at the referees.
Yeah,
They were at the
Well,
referee.
shit, credit to them then.
that's
Not
what
tank.
takes.
Yeah,
They weren't
credit.
doing it.
Oh, credit to them.
Dak, what did Mike McCarthy say in the locker?
Okay, to me, that was everybody in the room laughed. I mean, everybody in the room laughed. Now, was that maybe a poor choice of words? Probably. And knowing that you are literally under the microscope, that they are looking for anything to try and get you on. Understand that Dak Prescott found out that the practice squad guys don't get any playoff money. So he ended up getting, hey, guys, let's all chip in $500 to help out the practice squad players so they can, get a little extra money for this game. You're talking about a guy who's doing Stand Up for Cancer. You're talking about a guy who's been helping bring light to mental health. You're talking about a guy who does football camps for youth, but he's being made out to be a thug, a gangster, I don't give a rat's ass about anybody, and go kill officials. Regardless, he ended up just about a half hour ago issuing this statement. I deeply regret the comments I made regarding the officials after the game on Sunday, Prescott tweeted. I got caught up in the emotion of a disappointing loss, and my words were uncalled for and unfair. I hold the NFL officials in the highest regard and have always respected their professionalism and the difficulty of their jobs, he continues. The safety of everyone who attends a game or participates on the field of sporting events is a very serious matter. He added to that was a mistake on my behalf, and I am sorry. So that's the gist of all of it. Now, I don't think he was trying to say from now on you see official, you go attack him. That's not how that was. I mean, personally, like I said, when you're the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, when you have a disappointing loss, people want their pound. Now, I'm going to say pounds, not a pound. They want pounds of flesh. And it has just gotten to be ridiculous. It has gotten to be ugly. We've got Cowboy fans that are turning on Cowboy fans. We have people that are going after family members. People, step back a little bit here. Let's just slow this thing down a little bit here. It's a game. I know it hurts. Believe me, I have seen every Super Bowl that the Cowboys have been in. I don't like sitting here and having to listen to all these trolls and assholes that are coming after me right now and just laughing because we failed. But in the end of the day, it's a sport. And we're going to have to move on from this pain that we have and start looking forward to another season. You know what? As bad as this ending was, it was a hell of a lot better ending than we had last year, because last year ended way before the playoffs. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here.